Good morning, welcome to the summer special live hosted by the beach team Mumbles here on YouTube and on Facebook Live. We are so excited for you to join us this summer. I've got so many of my friends ready to join us this morning, but if you're ready, it's time to stand up, come and have a dance and a boogie with me as we sing our first song.
It's a brand new day that God has made. I'm gonna get up and celebrate today, 'cause it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day that God has made. I'm gonna get up and celebrate today, 'cause it's a brand new day. The sun is up, another brand new day is born. There has never been a day like this before. Today is a new day, I start in the right way, but being thankful. The sun is up, another brand new day is born. There has never been a day like this before. Today is a new day, I started the right way, thanking God for this new day. It's a brand new day that God has made. I've gotta get up and celebrate today, 'cause it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day that God has made. I've gotta get up and celebrate today, 'cause it's a brand new day. The sun is up, another brand new day is born. There has never been a day like this before. Today is a new day, I started the right way, by being thankful. The sun is up, another brand new day is born. There has never been a day like this before. Today is a new day, I started the right way, thanking God for this new day. I don't care what the weather's bringing, each new day is a reason for singing. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. I give thanks for each day I'm living, 'cause each new day is a brand new beginning. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. I said hey, hey, it's a brand new day. A brand new day. A brand new day that God has made. I've gotta get up and celebrate today, 'cause it's a brand new day.
Hello everyone and welcome to day one of Tom vs Zach. I'm Tom,
And I'm Zach.
and each day this week Paul has challenged us, well, he's challenged us to do a challenge? No, Paul has challenged us to do something different every day. And me and Zach are going to be competing against each other, and the winner will be announced overall on Friday. So I think it's going to be me that's going to win, Zach, because
Gonna be me.
well, we leave you guys decide. And today's challenge, Zach, do you want to say what today's challenge is?
Well, today's challenge, Tom, is we're going to be building a pyramid, the best pyramid we can, out of Jenga blocks. So we've got big Jenga blocks, and we're going to try and build the best pyramid we can out of them.
Nice. So let's count down. 3, 2,
2,
1, go!
go!
Okay, I think I'm finished, Zach.
Ah, whoa.
Oh. Well, Zach, I think I finished, and I think you finished as well.
I have.
What the heck have you made?
I think it's a box. It's not a pyramid, it's a box.
I think I've made a pyramid, so do you agree that I've won?
I think you've won this one, Tom.
Yes, 1-0 to me. Come back tomorrow to see who wins the next challenge. See you guys.
Bye. Hello and welcome to our first story as we discover how God made a plan to rescue his people. You see, in the old days of the Bible, God's people, the Israelites, were slaves in Egypt. Whatever the Egyptians wanted them to do, that's exactly what the Israelites did. If they wanted them to make them the pyramids, that's what they did. If they wanted a cup of tea, that's what they did. If they wanted a pyramid tea, get it? Never mind. That's exactly what they did. But one day, God sent someone special. He sent Moses to rescue his people. And as God showed the king of Pharaoh, he was bigger than all of the Egyptian gods put together. And so Pharaoh had had enough. He said, "Go, I want you to disappear. Israelites, be gone." And so they did. In the middle of the night, they gathered up as much food and clothes they could, and they all ran as fast as they possibly could. The people were whooping and cheering. They were so happy about what had just happened. They thanked Moses. They thanked God as they marched out of Egypt, and they were now free people. But back in the Egyptian courtroom, people started to question. They said, "Where's my tea? Well, where's my pyramid? Who's got a pyramid tea?" Oh, wait. They'd realized they made a horrible mistake. They now had no one to do all their jobs for them. They needed the Israelites back right now. And so the Pharaoh demanded the captain of his guard to send 600 chariots to go and get them back right now. And with the Egyptians right behind them, the Israelites were heading towards the Red Sea. It may look like a big barrier to them, but God was going to show them nothing was too big for him. So the Israelites got to the Red Sea. They looked at how big it was. There was no way over it. There was no way under it. There was no way around it. What were they going to do? With that, they heard the ch, 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 ch of the chariots chasing behind them. What were they going to do now? Now you may think they would have been calm and collected, knowing how big their God was. But actually, they started to panic. What are we going to do? Moses, it's all your fault. Why have you brought us all the way over here just to be killed by the Red Sea? It's not fair. But Moses did something else. You see, he was a good leader, and he knew that in times of worry and panic, you should do one thing, and that is to pray. And so Moses turned to God in prayer and said, "God, what am I going to do?" And God said, "Don't be afraid. Be brave, and I will save you today. Trust me, Moses, I've got a plan." And so Moses turned to the crowd and hushed them all. Listen, God says, don't worry, don't panic, don't fret. God's got a plan. And God told him exactly what the plan was. Moses was to go right up to the water's edge and lift his arm into the air. And as he did, the most amazing thing happened. The Red Sea was pushed back with one wall on one side and one wall of water on the other and ground in the middle. Imagine that. As they put their feet out onto the ground, you'd imagine it would be really squelchy. But it wasn't. It was hard. It was hard ground. And so the Israelites marched through the ground with a wall of water on one side and a wall of water on the other. I imagine that as people looked, they would have seen the fish going psh, 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 as they walked along. I imagine all the boys and girls just gawping and staring at what had just happened. But they trusted God and they kept on walking. See, the Bible tells us there is nothing too big for God. It may look big, it may look really, really bad, but God had a plan. You see, the Bible tells us that we do things wrong, and it stops us from being friends with God. But God had a plan. That's why he sent Jesus, to die on a cross and to come back to life again. So no matter what we've said or done, when we say sorry to God, we can be friends with him now and forever in his home in heaven. So as all the Israelites were marching to the other end, God told Moses what to do next. Because who was right behind them but the Egyptian army? On the chariots. They saw the Red Sea. They saw the walls of water, and they saw the dry ground. And they said, if they can do it, so can we. So all the chariots went onto the dry ground, towards the Israelites. People started to panic. What are we going to do now? But Moses hushed them again. God has a plan. And God told Moses, put your hand out again and watch. And as Moses did, the two walls of water came crashing back down exactly where they were before, leaving no Egyptians behind. You see, that day, God really did make a plan to save his people. The people cheered, well done, Moses! Well done, Moses! They lifted him up into the air. Moses said, get me down! Was it me that did this today? I'll tell you who saved us. The one and true and living God had a plan and helped us to escape. And the Bible tells us the exact same thing today. It tells that even though we do things wrong, there is nothing that you and I can do. But he did send someone who could. He sent Jesus to die on a cross and to come back to life again. So no matter what you've said or done, the Bible says that when we say sorry to God, he takes all the wrong things we've done away so that we can be friends with him today and forever in his home in heaven. So that was the day that God made a plan and saved his people. And the Bible says he does the exact same thing for every boy and girl and grown-up today.
If you enjoyed that story, why not join our friends at Sun School with more amazing Bible stories, challenges and more, all at the touch of a button. Every activity gets you points and gems and prizes. So join in the fun. Download Sun School from the Play Store or iOS today and tell them the Beach Team sent you.
Oh, dearie me, where on earth are my glasses? Where did I... They're on my head, silly me. That reminds me of a verse all about Jesus coming to find us and to save us. Let me sing you a song about it. The Son of Man, he came to find and save people who are lost. Luke chapter 19 verse 10. See if you can sing it with me. The Son of Man, he came to find and save people who are lost. Luke chapter 19 verse 10. Now where did I put my guitar?
Here's a simple model you can make to remind you of the story that you've just heard. Take an A4 piece of card and cut it in half. Then colour one side to make it look just like sand. Take an A4 piece of paper and cut that in half, and then fold it in half this way and cut it in half once again. Then take each part and fold it into 3 equal sections so it looks like this. You can then colour each bit so that it looks like the sea. You can either draw on fish or put on fish stickers. Once you've done that, take the outer third of each part of the sea and glue it onto the end of the piece of card which you've made to look like the sand. It should then look like this. If you flatten the water, it would close the sea, and then you can lift it up to actually make the sea part. You could draw a small picture of Moses, if you like, on card and cut that out, and then you can use that to walk through the water. I hope you enjoy doing that craft, and we look forward to seeing the results later when we meet up.
Remember, you can join us in person from 1:30 every day this week with big shows and big competitions at Blackpill Lido and Langland Bay. Today, the Blackpill team have the Family Golf Challenge, while the Langland team present Langland Live and the great traditional sand modelling competition. Plenty of fun and prizes to be had. We'll see you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Beach Team Quiz Show! Thank you very much for joining us today. Forget about the Champions League, forget about the Euros. This is the ultimate battle right here between boys versus girls. I have two wonderful champions for you today. And right on over here, her name is?
Katrin.
And Katrin, you're from?
Swansea.
Hey, welcome Katrin. Thank you very much. And down here, his name is?
Tom.
And where are you from, Tom?
I'm from Swansea.
Wonderful, fantastic, right where the beach team is this summer as well. Here's our quiz show. All you have to do to get the answer right is to make a wonderful noise. Tom, what is your wonderful noise?
I've gone with a classic guitar.
Wonderful. Katrin,
Right,
you've got
I found a really cool sound. There we go.
So our first question today is this. Moses and God's people left from what country? Where did they leave from, Tom?
Egypt.
They did, you're absolutely right, they left from Egypt. How did you do at home, by the way? If you did well, give yourself a point. Well done. Tom, for a bonus point, can you spell Egypt?
E.
E.
G.
G.
Y.
Y.
P.
P.
Yeah, T.
He's done it! A bonus point. Well done.
Come on.
Points to the boys, well done. Okay, let's get back into this game. How did the people react when they got stuck between the army behind them and the Red Sea in front of them? Tom?
They were scared.
They were scared. They were absolutely petrified. You're quite right. Well done, Tom. And it's our final question for today. Are you ready? Who parted what sea?
It's so long, sorry. Moses parted the Red Sea.
Moses parted the Red Sea. I can only give you half a point for that unless you can clarify for me who parted the Red Sea. You're quite right.
Oh, God parted the Red
Absolutely
Sea.
right. You're quite right. God parted the Red Sea. Moses was there, but it's God who parted the Red Sea. Well done. That's a point to you. By the way, if you got that right, give yourself a quiz show point, by the way. I can tell you the scores are boys have 3 points and the girls have 1. So today's
Yes!
other boys. Well done indeed. Come back tomorrow and see how well they do then.
Every year, the Beach Team produces the most amazing magazine full of stories, articles, and games for the children. And this year, you can pick up your copy in person or online. Follow the link and download your free copy of the Beach Special today.
Thank you so much for joining me here today live from Blackpill. Remember, you can do the same yourself every afternoon this week from Blackpill and Langland. We'd love to see you there. But for now, it's time to get up and have one last dance as we sing together our last song for today.
When I open my eyes, I can see every color of the rainbow on display in front of me. When I'm listening hard, I can hear all the noises of creation making music in my ears. And I think to myself, so I'll sing it aloud, 'cause I want everybody to know what a wonderful world God has made. Can't keep my soul from